Maybe we'll be back there, but I'll be walking around. I'm a little bitchy, guys. But I thank you so much for your time. But again, do something.
Okay, so, and now, the moment is here. I want to, first and foremost, I just want to say this. Detention centers. Does anybody know what a detention center is? Do we all know what a detention center is? Yes? Familiar? Okay, great. So detention centers are by, how would I call them? I don't see white supremacy because supreme is a big word. I don't think you will say that. It's not by white delusion, right? Okay, so now I want to spread this false ideology that immigrants are here, they're taking our jobs, and they're criminals, and we have to lock them up. But really, detention centers are a business. They run them like businesses. So once they open in your backyard, they got to fill up. So if they're not filling up with immigrants, number one target, white. Number two target, colored. That's it. Number one target. That's the people that want to fill these spaces with, right? So we see what's happening with alligator arbitrage. And honestly, when people say, like, isn't here gas is expensive, right? Is gas expensive? Grocery color expensive? I mean, you want to say something about it? Tell us, who wants to hear?
Everything is expensive. Okay? So, let me tell you how fast it happened. I went out of town for 3 days. Gas was, I want to say, 320 something. I came back on that Monday. Gas was $4. I go to the grocery store to buy 4 items, and I come out spending $60+ for the simplest of things. Water, we need water. I'm not drinking out the boat. Bread, milk. You have to feed yourself. You have to feed your feet. You have to feed our children. Everything is expensive. Everything. For no reason. You're right.
I can relate to that because I shop. I'm the shopper. I'm the grocery shopper in my house, so I can definitely relate. I get very, very sad when I see these prices. So while we cannot eat, it's hella hard to eat, but we want to take it out for the business. Y'all, if you're sitting here and you do not think you have power, I need you to think twice. We have so much power that they feel like we are a threat. And that is why they want to pin us against one another. There's a story, I attended this training that talked about the tobacco farmers, right, in Florida. It was the black and the Cubans, I think. They started organizing themselves, unionizing themselves against the owner of the farm. And what did they do? They pinned them against one another. Florida has a deep, dark history of racism. Going to town, lynching and killing people. So look into it and just know that the detention centers and the people that are there now, that is us. That is everybody else. Okay? If you are not white, you're next. You're next. You're not in the detention center yet, you will be next. So we need to take action. But it's one thing to hear about it, because I can sit here and tell you all these stories. I'm not in a detention center. But we do have someone who's been in a detention center, not just in a detention center, but home, and was able to get out, right? The detention center no longer exists. So, please, I need y'all to scream, clap, because he came all the way from Atlanta, Georgia to join us here today. He will get a documentary, but also here in person and